Hello everyone, welcome to English Story Time, a podcast series produced by the Community English team of UEL's Green Summer Campaign. This is episode 3, The Golden Goose. In today's episode, we will listen to an interesting English story, learn useful vocabularies, and improve our listening skill together. Let's get started. Today, we have 10 new words to help you understand the story better. Number 1. Simpleton. It means người khờ khạo. Number 2. Flask. It means bình nước or bình rượu. Number 3. Sexton. It means nhân viên phục vụ tại nhà thờ. Number 4. Cellar. It means hầm. Number 5. Peasant. It means những người nông dân. Number 6. Goose. It means con ngỗng. Number 7. Inn. It means quán trọ. Number 8. Stuck. It means mắc kẹt. Number 9. Parson. It means mục sư. And number 10. Bridegroom. It means chú rể. And now is the story. There was a man who had 3 sons. The youngest was called the simpleton. He was often ignored and laughed by his family. One day, the eldest son wanted to go into the forest to cut wood. His mother gave him a delicious pancake and a flask of wine. In the forest, a little old gray man met him and said, I am very hungry and thirsty. Please give me a bit of your cake and a drink of your wine. But the eldest son answered, No, if I give it to you, I will have nothing for myself. Go away. So the old man left. Soon after, the son started to cut a tree, but he made a mistake and hurt his arm. He had to go home to get it fixed. After that second son went to the wood with the pancake and wine. The same old man appeared and asked for food and drink. But the second son also refused and said, What I gave you, I lose myself. Go away. Soon he hit his leg with his axe and had to be carried home. Then the simpleton asked, Father, let me go to the forest to cut wood. His father said, No, your brothers were hurt. You don't know how to do it. But the simpleton begged, so his father finally said, All right, you may go. His mother gave him a cake made only with water and a flask of sour beer. When he got to the forest, the little old gray man met him and asked for food. The simpleton said, I only have a simple cake and sour beer, but if that is okay, let's sit down and eat together. As they sit down, the simpleton water and cake turned into a delicious pancake, and his sour beer became fine wine. They ate and drank, and then the old man said, Because you are kind, I will give you a good luck. Look at that old tree. Cut it down, and you will find something at its roots. The old man left, and the simpleton cut the tree. Under the roots, he found a goose with feathers of pure gold. He took the goose to an inn to stay the night. The landlord had 3 daughters. They were curious about the goose and wanted one of its golden feathers. The eldest daughter thought, I will pull out a feather for myself. When the simpleton left, she grabbed the goose by the wing, but her hand got stuck. Then the second sister came to grab a feather, but as soon as she touched, her sister got stuck too. Finally, the third sister came. Her sister screamed, "Stay away!" But she didn't listen and grabbed them. She also got stuck. They had to stay there all night. The next morning, the simpleton walked away with the goose under his arm. The three girls had to run after him. In the fields, they met a parson. He saw them and said, "Shame on you, girls!" And he tried to pull the youngest away. But as soon as he touched, he got stuck too. Then the sextons came by and grabbed the parson to ask why he was running. He also got stuck. Then two peasants came to help, but they touched the sextons and also got stuck. Now, there were 7 people following the simpleton. They arrived at the town where the king lived. The king had an only daughter who was so serious that no one could make her laugh. The king said, "Whoever makes my daughter laugh will marry her." When the simpleton and his train of 7 people walked by, the princess saw them and started laughing so hard she couldn't stop. The simpleton won the right to be the bridegroom, but the king did not like him. He said, "First, you must bring a man who can drink an entire cellar of wine." The simpleton went to the forest and saw the same old man. He told him about his problem. The old man took him to the king's cellar, and the man drank every drop of wine in one day. The king was still annoyed, so he said, "Now you must bring a man who can eat a whole mountain of bread." The simpleton went to the forest again. He found a man there who was very hungry and had eaten a whole bakery, but still felt empty. They brought his man to the king's courtyard, where a mountain of bread had been prepared. The man ate the whole mountain in one day. Finally, the king said, "You must bring me a ship that can sail on land and on water." The simpleton went back to the forest. The little old gray man said, "I have eaten for you. I have drunk for you. Now I will give you the ship, but you have it because you were kind to me." When the king saw the ship, he knew he had to keep his promise. The simpleton married the princess, and they lived happily ever after. Here I have some questions for you. Number 1. Why was the simpleton able to find the golden goose while his brother could not? Number 2. What happened when the 3 sisters tried to pull a feather from the goose? Number 3. What is the most important lesson you learned from the story about being kind to others? And that's the end of our story. Thank you for listening to English Story Time. This podcast is proudly brought to you by the Community English Team, UEL, Green Summer Campaign 2026. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next episode.